up, guys? Today we're gonna do PCI sway bars, and we're gonna do Hardrace LCAs on the EG right here. Prepping for track day in a couple weeks from now. If you've seen the video from last track day, we had some view cut with this thing. I think I may have found an issue. I think what is causing it is the TPS. It has a check engine light for TPS, so maybe TPS is causing the ECU to cut fuel at high RPMs. We'll see after this, but for today, or right now, we'll do sway bars and Hardrace lower control arms. These are shot out, so stay tuned. Lower control arm install on a Civic EG, EK, EF, whatever, super easy. We have impact if you use a wrench or whatever you need, but go ahead and load this gun up. All right, let's get it. So we're gonna try and shoot these out right here. I'll show you guys the points. Like I said, it should be super easy on these. So down here, we have, it should be a 14, I believe, right here on the shock. You wanna show them? 14 right here on the shock, and just unbolt the subframe. Should be one here, and I believe we take this out, there should be a couple more bolts in the back, but we'll get to that. Let's get started. All right, starting off, we're gonna shoot this center support right here. Let's get the next one. So it looks like the whole thing should be connected, so let's take it out there. Yeah, so this one's actually holding this bar, the center support, and the back of the lower control arm. So we'll go ahead and loosen up the control arm, get some more slack. Another 14 on the back side. So we'll shoot the back side, see if we can break it loose. Alright, then we get a wrench. You can hold this. Boom, bolt off. We'll keep the tension on there because there's some sprung weight, so you don't want to take that off yet. We'll switch over to your side. Same method. Wrench on here. Shoot the back side. Came out all the way. The rest of these off. See here, here. Let's shoot that. So you guys want to be careful when you're shooting these. Make sure everything comes out smooth, or else you're gonna strip the actual bolts onto the subframe. So you don't want to do that. See, this one came out nice. And for this one, what you could do, just put a wrench in the back, shoot it, put pressure on the wrench, punch right off. Now we could get this one. So there's some weight on the car right now since it's on coilovers. So what we're gonna do, let's see, we'll probably hammer out this. Hey Julio, can I see a flashlight? Yeah. All right, you see this right here? So this part you also want to be careful since there's sprung weight on here. So you could hit with the hammer on the back side. Let me see. On the back side you can see that there's no threads that we could hit or mess up, so we could use that. We'll hit it with the hammer and then we'll shoot it up. We'll show you guys after. Alright, so we're just gonna hit this back side right here. Boom, slides right off. So now we have some sprung weight right here. So I'm gonna be careful not to strip it. I'll use the same method with the wrench in the back. Shoot it with the hammer or the impact. There you go. Lower control arms off. Last one is right there, 14. We're probably, honestly, I don't know why we didn't do. Take the wheel off first, all right, guys? Take the wheel off first. We'll go ahead and do that. All right, first off, you guys, take off your wheel, all right? Go full spec, not full retard. So we're gonna shoot this off right here. Got some rusted little O'Reilly's lug nuts right here. And we're gonna do a time lapse right here. You guys know how to take a wheel off. We'll cut this part. Can't take this off, bro. Definitely. Smart, but stupid.
Oh, that one too?
Damn,
bro.
Garbozo. You never know, you guys might run into the same issue. Alright. Place this aside, lug nuts on the wheel, keep everything organized. Don't forget these bolts. Do the same thing on the other side. Alright, so now that we got the wheel off, you guys can see in here that our last lower control arm bolt is right here. So you should have 3, 1, 2, and 3. Let's go ahead and shoot that out. Go ahead and use your wrench. If you don't have an impact, you're probably going to need a hammer for it. See that impact can slide right off. See, these are shot out right here. These are garbage.
Damn.
Same thing for the other side. Alright, so now we're going to put the new Hardrace lower control arms on. We'll start with the outside first, so they're going to go like this basically. And then we'll work our way up because I believe we need this part for the sway bars. So let's go check it out. Start off, we're just gonna hand tighten everything up, make sure it goes in. So as soon as it's threaded in, you guys just leave it hanging. We'll do both sides and we'll see how the sway bar mounts up. Alright, so the reason you guys just want to hand tighten this one is because if you tighten this all the way, you won't be able to move this control arm. So you want that slack so you guys could just adjust it. See, on this one, actually it seems too far out. Let me see, I guess I can push it over. Let me check the other side, make sure, because there's no left or right on these lower control arms. Yeah, same thing for this, is pushing more to the front of the car. So you can just pull it back and slide it in, so that should be good. All right, so looks like it's probably better you guys go in here first. I had a hard time sliding it through the center support right here. So let's just get this in as far as it kind of holds it. So we get a rough estimate of where it sits. This side has play from the knuckle, so we should be fine. So get this on just first. Make sure you don't put it all the way if you have like a center support brace or whatever. And then we'll just put it up on like this. And then you could use a jack and just jack up the knuckle and we should be able to slide that in. All right, so once you get this one aligned, what you want to do is align this one next, if you guys can see it through the hole. If you can't get it, with new bushings, it's a little harder to adjust because that's less slack. So if you use like a pry bar, or if you don't have a pry bar, just use a screwdriver or something. You can push this out right there. And then you just maneuver it until you can get the bolt right in the center, all right? All right. And after that, the important one is you tighten this one up first. Maybe leave a little bit of slack if you need some play. Make sure this one threads in. So we'll leave like a 1/4 of an inch space just in case we need to move it. And then we'll jack this up and get this in here. Alright, so hold on. See, what you guys want to do is you want to jack it at a point that doesn't hit the dust shield just in case it bends. So this is a good spot for EG right here. Should be the same for Integra. Go ahead and jack it up slow, Julio. Yeah. See, he's going up slow. Alright, stop right there. Okay. We should have enough to get the bolt across the shock now. Yep, that's a beauty. And then after that, after that, just put the nut in the back. And we'll go ahead and we'll do a hand tight for this one too. And then we'll do this one on the last. Go ahead and jack it up. See right here. I'll show you guys where we're jacking up. Go ahead and lift it up. And the whole knuckle brings the lower control arms up. Go ahead, keep going. All right, that's good. I'll figure it out first. All right, so for the center brace, there's two parts. There's this one and the bottom support. So go ahead and slide it through the first one. Now slide it through the next one. And we'll just have the other side hanging so we can get this on first. Make sure everything looks good. Shoot it. Alright, so it looks like this is not all the way through. Let's see. Yeah, it's not all the way through. Alright, let me see. Alright, so I can see through the back side that it needs to be a little higher, so we're gonna lift it up from the lower control arm just a little bit. A little more. Alright, stop right there. I feel like it's the angle of the bolt. Alright, so what we did on this side is I kept shooting it, and what I did is I got a pry bar and put it underneath the lower control arm and lifted it while I shot it, and that worked. So let's go ahead and try for this side. Do the same thing. Got the pry bar, put it underneath. Right there on the chassis, lifting up on the lower control arm. All right, so we're gonna bring the bad boy out. We got the big control, or big pry bar now. Let's see what it does. See, I never have luck with these because I hate how it sounds coming in. This one's having trouble. Let's see what's going on with it.
Diagnosis time.
Oh, I see the bolt. I see it. This has to be pushed in more.
1, 2.
Kind of bent along the chassis right here where it mounts up on the. You see where it's kind of bent right there. That might be why we're not able to get the control arm all the way, but it's really close. It's like literally like a millimeter off the thread in the back up there. So let's see if we get, just need to play around with it some more. We should be able to get it through. Fucking jack stand's not even on pinch rail, bro. What you mean? It's not on fucking pinch rail, bro.
Julio. Yo.
No, take this shit off.
You take the jack off, Julio?
Yeah,
I'm gonna say it's on there.
No, it's not a pinch rail. Damn.
Hey, then this nigga kicked that shit hard as shit.
Yeah, I kicked the fuck out of it, bro.
Hey.
That's how it goes, you gotta go harder.
Hey, don't go be full spec.
I was gonna do something dumb, but I was like, ah.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
I was gonna do it, bro.
What?
All right, so what we took off this last bolt out here, so we get more slack on the lower control arm. I'm gonna have a pry bar right under here while I push it up. Go ahead and shoot it. That's good, that's good. All right, we'll go back down.
Yeah.
All right, now shoot that one in on the outside. Alright guys, so we got everything like mocked up and we found out the sway bars go in this position, so these two brackets bolt onto the subframe, and then the back side goes to the back, but my exhaust is hitting right here, so I can't lift up the sway bar any higher, so we're just gonna cut the exhaust off. Alright guys, so anytime you're doing any cutting tools, you want to do safety first, we get our helmet on. Hey, y'all still want some safety glasses? And now we're ready to cut the exhaust.
Light as a feather when I'm floating through, reading through the daily news, measuring the hurt within the golden rule. Centimeters of ether, I'm heating the speaker. Motivational teacher with words that burn people.
Alright, so we got the exhaust out, had to be cut to fit the sway bar. We had to lower the control arm back again just so we can get the exhaust down and cut the top of it. Alright, so we have everything mocked up right now, everything's hand tight. We had a hard time getting this sway bar in, like none of the bolts that PCI gave us worked. So we ended up having to use our own. So basically we have this one in, and these two bolts we had to use ourselves. That goes through on the subframe brace. Make sure when you guys get a center brace that you get like a quality one. This one's BWR. I think it's called like Blackworks Racing. This one's freaking garbage. Don't get this one. Get like something good. That way, you know, all your threads are nice, and because we have a lot of problems like with thread issues and everything. So these two go in, and then put the sway bar to the back, and then your link goes down. Your link is adjustable. Show the back side. If you look here on the back side, you can see it bolts onto the lower control arm. We used the center one, but you can use any of them for adjustment. But we used the center one. That we also had to get our bolts for this one down here, and another bolt and nut for up here. So basically, we redid everything with our bolts because none of them worked. So now we're gonna tighten everything up and should be good to go. All right, guys, so we got the sway bars in with the center brace and the Hardrace lower control arms. Everything looks good. We at this center brace down right here, I took it out to paint it. I did gold in the bottom. I just kind of want to do like a Cusco theme to it, like the Cusco strut bars. So it's blue on the outside, silver in the bottom, and I added this little gold just for you know, aesthetics. So we're gonna go ahead and shoot this back. That one's stripped.
Damn.
Yeah, I see it. But how much do I trust it? I could probably add a bolt to the backside. I'll add a bolt to the backside.
All right, guys. So we found out this bolt is stripped, so we can't really use a nut for this. We gotta find a hole in the bolt.
So we have an extra bolt. If we convenient, we would have a bolt same size, this long. I don't know.
I gotta be somewhere like this.
So we're gonna go back to our parts car. We'll grab this light right here.
Our parts car.
And oh shit!
Oh, damn!
We found a dog! Oh shit! Take
Oh,
him!
dinner! Let's go, Milo! Come on!
Let's get it.
So what's up?
So this bolt that we took off our handy dandy parts car was actually not long enough. So we gotta use the strip one. We'll force a nut in the back. And we'll fix it another day with another bolt. What's up, guys? About to finish up this video right now. I just want to show you everything on the car during the day, of course. Here's the new banner we put on the car. That was for the track day. Stay tuned for that one. That's gonna be a sick video right there. But here's the control arms. All said and done. Got sway bars mounted, subframe, lower control arm. Looking good, handles great. I definitely recommend the Hardrace setup. PCI sway bars, it did the job. You know, maybe you have to play around with your bolts or whatever. At the end, I ended up going to O'Reilly's and I got a control arm bolt. That was a loud forerunner. I got 2 subframe bolts and then I put a nut behind it since the subframe was actually stripped. So do what you gotta do, you know, pretty easy install, but stay tuned for our next video, guys. Thanks.